This tutorial is for the customer with specific types of signature authority that can be used in farmers.gov. The specific types of signature authority applies to individuals that can act on behalf of a customer in one of the following capacities: administrator, agent, chairman, co-trustee, director, executor, manager, officer, partner, president, secretary, SSN owner of LLC, or SSN owner of revocable trust, which means the LLC or revocable trust is using the social security number of the grantor or creator of the LLC or trust, trustee, or vice president. I will show you how to act on behalf of an entity or individual you have signature authority for, or in other words, switch profiles in farmers.gov. Then, I'll walk through what you can do in farmers.gov once you switch to another customer profile. Acting on behalf of a customer with signature authority is available across all tabs except for finances, which is limited to a signature authority as an SSN owner of LLC or SSN owner of revocable trust. Please note, this tutorial is for customers with signature authority for another customer. Applicable documentation for each type of signature authority must be provided to the local service center. Once you have a working eAuth account and the applicable documentation has been provided to FSA, you will have access to customers' profiles in farmers.gov. Let's dive in. After you log into farmers.gov using your eAuth login and password, you will be brought to the home page. From the home page, you can switch profiles and act on behalf of a customer where you have signature authority by clicking Switch Profile in the gold banner. You won't see the gold banner and the option to switch profiles if you do not have the authority to act on behalf of another customer. After clicking Switch Profile, the profile options will display with all the profiles to which you have authority and access. Anything grayed out is a restricted profile that is not enabled online. Contact your local service center for any questions on a restricted profile. Once you've clicked on the profile you'd like to switch to, the gold banner at the top will show that you have switched profiles and you are now acting on behalf of another customer. Another way to switch profiles is by clicking on your name in the upper right corner. After clicking Switch Profile, the profile options will display. Now that we know how to switch to another profile on farmers.gov, we'll show you what it's like to navigate throughout farmers.gov and while acting on behalf of another customer. Remember, the gold banner on the top of the page will remind you that everything you do or view is as if you are the customer you are acting on behalf of. After switching to another profile using Signature Authority Access, you can navigate to all tabs in farmers.gov. However, the Finances tab has limits. Let me show you. Here's what it looks like when you navigate to the land page. On top, the gold banner is letting you know you are acting on behalf of another customer. Here, you can access all land tasks and actions for that customer. If the customer or entity has farming interests, when you click the blue View Farm Records button, you will be taken to their farm records mapping page. If you switch profiles while on any page other than the home page, you will be redirected to the home page. When navigating to Finances, this modal will pop up, letting you know that in this profile, your access to finances is restricted unless you are an SSN owner of LLC or SSN owner of a revocable trust. If you are an SSN owner of LLC or SSN owner of a revocable trust, meaning the LLC or revocable trust is using the social security number of the grantor or creator of the LLC or trust, you will be able to access view loan information only for the loans where you have co-signed the promissory note. Finally, when you navigate to the conservation page after switching to another profile, you'll see all the conservation tasks related to the customer you're acting on behalf of, such as submitting a conservation request, certifying conservation practice completion, or e-signing a document. Again, the gold banner on the top will remind you that you're acting on behalf of another customer. When you finish acting on behalf of another customer and you'd like to switch back to your own personal profile, you can click Switch Profile in the gold banner. The Switch Profile options will display, and you can select your own name, which is the first profile listed. As you can see, the banner has been updated and no longer indicates you are acting on behalf of another customer.